So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of videos, or 10 presentations coming up from various companies, communities, and organizations. They are looking for connections, they're looking for collaborations, and you know what? Let's be successful, because success starts here today with you and the person right beside you in the little window there. This is going to be amazing. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's queue up the Ideas Solutions Platform video that's going to be happening right now. We have 10 presentations. Let's go. I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait to see this, and I can't wait for the connections that's going to happen. So let's go.
Hello, my name is Juan Videgain, and together with Maciek Chudek, we're bringing Aircrete to the north. We are both long-time residents of the NWT, and we identify these materials as a viable option to decrease the cost of building houses in the north by increasing efficiency in the usage of the houses and reducing the cost of building overall. We are looking for collaborators to explore and identify the best uses for this material, and we would like people with experience using Aircrete, ideally in Arctic conditions, but any experience with Aircrete will be an asset. And we are also looking for partners to develop the idea of how to implement and where to use Aircrete. Thank you so much. Bye.
Good afternoon. I'm Kritika from Lookout. Happy to meet you all through this network event. My company name is Color Cloud Designs and Insights. We are a software-based company specialized in AI/ML solutions. AI/ML is artificial intelligence and machine learning solution, which I'm looking to incorporate with this supply chain challenge, and looking forward to make it more automated and more predictive model, which would help us to reduce the time, cost, and risk involved in the tracking and managing system with the supply chain. So I am basically looking forward to network or connect with some of the supply chain expertise or enterprises in this event to learn more about the in-depth learning about the supply chain barriers, which would help us to develop a customized solution for this challenge. So if anyone is interested to know about how the AI/ML would work with the supply chain, or if anyone like to share their information with us to develop this solution, please feel free to connect me. Myself, I'm Kritika, and my contact will be contact@colorcloud.com, and my number is 807-700-0011. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Have a great day.
Hello, my name is Dr. Bouala Mwazia. I'm a research officer at the Construction Research Center of the National Research Council Canada in Ottawa. I have been involved in research related to the North since 2015, previously as a community infrastructure thrust lead for the NRC Arctic program from 2015 to 2021, and now a technical lead for the housing theme under the new NRC Arctic and Northern Challenge program. I was involved in research in Nunavut, for example, heavily in Cambridge Bay, and also collaborating with Charles with the Canadian High Arctic Research Station in Cambridge Bay, but also in Nunavik on housing issues for example, modular construction. We had a collaboration on a project in Cambridge Bay, but also looking to building performance, how for extreme cold climate, for the challenges faced by ventilation system deployed in the north, which are failing, and they have many problems, especially the HRVs, ERVs. So we try to identify any novel technology which is designed to be more performing well and resilient in extreme cold climate. So we have many expertise that we can contribute for any innovative solution for the North, could be for modular construction, that we see that it could be a solution for facing the challenge of the shortage of housing in the north. Like in the north, we can do like field monitoring of the performance of a new build, for example, new construction in terms of energy performance, but also the indoor air quality, for example, the indoor environment quality. But it's very important that even if we have like faster construction, a good quality construction, I think it's crucial that these homes should require a resilient ventilation system to avoid any problem caused by underventilation, but also to provide adequate ventilation, but also ensure acceptable indoor air quality. But also technology that are designed for what we see in the north, that housing, like they experience like varying occupancies, for example, overcrowding, and also varying indoor condition with much higher indoor activities. So this just to give you an idea what we are working here at NRC Construction Research Center, and also the experience we had working in the north, as I said, in Nunavut and Nunavik. And I'm looking forward to have further discussion in tomorrow's meeting to see how we can contribute or collaborate with partners from the north. Thank you and see you tomorrow. Bye.
My name is Dave. I'm one of the co-founders at Indie Alchemy, and I wanted to say thank you for taking the time to stop by this booth at the virtual trade show that's being put on by CMHC, NIDP, and Innovation Summit. And I wanted to thank them for all their efforts in getting this together as well. But most importantly, I want to thank you for stopping by. I'm really hoping I get a chance to chat with you, meet you, and understand what it is that you're looking for and identify ways that we can collaborate. We are really excited about additive technology. It has the potential to change building worldwide. It's fast. It has the potential, you can utilize local resources, and it can be produced using a minimal amount of labor, direct manpower relative to conventional methods. One of the things that excites me so much about the technology is that you get to focus on what you do have with this technology as opposed to having to deal with what you don't have. And what you have is a wealth of resources, local resources. You have talented people, you have raw materials, and putting that together and having the collaboration and discussion, really there's no limit to what you can do with this technology. So I'm very, very excited to discuss what the potential is, to explore maybe some of the projects that you have in mind, or even working up a pilot project, and see where we can go with this. Again, it's Indie Alchemy. If you want to send me an email, it's indiealchemy@gmail.com, or give me a call. Again, it's Dave, 416-624-1203. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Hello, I'm Doug Hill, Principal of Team Builder Solutions. For the last 6 years, TBS has been helping clients globally streamline their project execution. With more than 35 years experience in technically difficult and remote types of project, our team has the knowledge to work with communities and organizations and how best to deliver a successful solution. Because of the unique problems that are associated with remote and northern housing, we really need to think about the final outcomes before we can develop the logistical side of the solution. So we are looking to meet with communities to get a complete understanding of their constraints. High-level areas that we would initially discuss are constructability, culturally appropriate design, modularization and subassemblies, technology, standardization, scalability, maintenance and operations, materials utilized, and procurement. Once these items have been addressed, understanding the procurement of the determined materials will allow us to develop the path of construction, material handling, and logistics. Key aspects included here would be deliveries based on the path of construction, understanding the existing constraints for managing material in the community, including electronic monitoring of said material and preventative maintenance requirements once the material is on site. To reiterate, when it comes to logistics, we have the experience in delivering materials via water, rail, road, and air. Each one has its unique constraints during delivery, as well as after delivery to the work phase. We can develop customized solutions based on whatever constraints a community may have. Our intent is to speak with communities to understand their unique constraints and develop customized solutions. Finally, part of our existing practice is training and mentoring our clients to ensure that community members have the skill sets in place for a long-term successful outcome. Some of the types of training would include skills training as they relate to the different trades, logistics, including shipping, receiving, and material and laydown management, technology, including analytics and reporting, maintenance and operation, including building envelope, equipment, and plumbing and electrical. In conclusion, our intent is to speak with communities and organizations to understand their constraints and to develop customized solutions, methodologies, technology, and software. Welcome to our booth. We are Team Builder Solutions, and I look forward to chatting with you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having us here. My name is Dr. Lisa Tober. I'm a professor at the School of Engineering at the University of British Columbia in the Okanagan. I'm here with my colleague, Dr. Tian Ten, who will be starting as a professor in the School of Engineering starting July 1st this year. We're here to present our solution, a digital supply chain management platform for northern and remote housing. So our solution really falls into transportation and logistical solutions, technology solutions that improve and expand existing infrastructure, and innovative approaches to materials. Before I talk about our solution, I want to just recap some of the problems in the north. So first of all, northern and remote supply chain is critical for communities to access the necessary resources to build, operate, and maintain housing. And so there are several challenges related to this, such as sometimes the wrong materials are delivered or the materials are damaged, and there are significant delays in delivering new materials or correct materials. There are many unforeseen events that cause disruption to the supply chain. There's also a limited window to transport, and that window of opportunity is decreasing due to climate change. And finally, all of the planning and spending of these construction projects must be done before we even start to build the homes. So what we really need is a reliable supply chain system to get what material we need, where and when we need it, in good condition and within budget. So to solve this problem, we're bringing in kind of two unique sets of expertise. So I am a structural engineering expert. So I really deal with the design of the house. So I look into, what kind of innovative materials can we use? I investigate the safety or the performance of the structure. I look into climate adaptation of the proposed structure and the possibility of using certain prefabricated homes, as well as evaluating or developing new construction methods. Tian is more on the delivery of the house. So she focuses on supply chain management, material availability, and real-time tracking, logistics planning, digitalization methods, and information coordination. So our solution, again, it's a digital supply chain management platform for northern remote communities. So what is a digital platform? So you can imagine this as the Amazon version of homes. It's a place where a wide range of home design options and associated material suppliers, as well as third-party logistics providers, are listed for local communities to select from. Once a home project is procured, the platform will show a reasonable and reliable material transportation and storage plan. This will help save in logistics and material costs. I'm going to pass it over here to Tian to talk a little bit more about the digital supply chain management platform.
Thank you, Lisa. So based on the concept of the information hub that Lisa has already introduced, our digital supply chain management platform can really tackle the problems on cost, on time, and risks. So when we build up this digital supply chain platform, we will incorporate a lot of algorithms, optimization models in order to provide the optimal planning solutions for the materials and ensure that the home builder can get the material on time and within budget. And considering all of these challenges on the weather, climate change, we also incorporate the risk profiles in the local region in order to make sure our optimization algorithms are really providing this reliable solution and robust solutions for the supply chain stakeholders. So what does the digital supply chain management platform really look like, or how does this really work? So you can refer to this workflow diagram. If a local community wants to design a specific home, the material suppliers and all of these third-party logistic providers can access this platform and provide information about the time window and the potential costs related to that delivery of the material in order to fulfill that design needs. And all of this information will be coordinated through this digital platform to ensure the reliable access for the different stakeholders. And it really enhances the visibility of the information. In order to show the potential, we really want to work closely with a specific local community in the first phase and to identify the real needs of the housing. And we want to prototype all of these functions in order to fulfill that needs. And for the second phase, we want to expand or broaden these functions in order to fulfill the needs of a wider range of the local communities. So if you're a community, a government, housing authority, stakeholder, supplier, logistics provider, or you just want to know a little bit more about our digital supply chain platform, please feel free to reach out to us. So here is my email address. We are really looking forward to working with you to solve this housing supply chain challenge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Mike Grayrog, and I'm with Arctic Response Canada Limited. Thank you for taking the time to review the concept we're submitting to improve the supply chain related to northern housing. Some quick background: our company is 21 years old and was established in Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. We've since grown to 50 personnel and have training centers in Yellowknife, 2 locations here in Sherwood Park, Alberta, and in the process of establishing a new facility in Whitehorse, Yukon. Our company provides pre-employment training, job skills training, and mentoring, in addition to occupational health, safety, and other workforce development related to consultant services to our clients. We provide on-site services to our clients right across Canada, but we're very much a northern company. More than 80% of our work is delivered to communities in Nunavut, Northwest Territories, and Yukon. The concept we're offering is based on our highly successful work that we're doing in the Kitikmeot region of Nunavut to preserve existing housing stock by remediating black mold. We intend to improve the efficiency and sustainability of that work by integrating 2 additional programs that we normally need to pursue as add-ons to our remediation. These support programs develop and train logistics and administrative functions and are fundamental to planning and conducting ongoing remediation efforts. So at the macro level, our concept proposes to A, expand our existing program of mold remediation and mentorship training in 5 communities in Nunavut. And B, in a coordinated effort, develop effective logistical systems and mentor community members to operate those systems so as to make local capacity for mold remediation sustainable and efficient. This will also benefit new construction efforts outside of this program. By combining both operational capabilities with core support functions, this program will achieve the following objectives for both northern communities and Northern Access Round 3. Objective 1, reduce time, cost, and risk to access required materials for housing areas. The remediation process begins with assessing a percentage of homes in the community, allowing us to extrapolate and giving us a reasonably accurate percentage of community-wide home contamination. And from that, the time and materials necessary to deal with the problem. Effective logistical and administrative procedures ensure cost-effective, accurate, and timely ordering of materials for the annual sea lift. It also allows for inventory storage planning, inventory control, and regular reporting requirements. Objective 2, provide a positive impact on building or maintaining appropriate building supplies. In almost all cases, remediating a standing home is far more time and cost effective than ripping down the structure and rebuilding it. Even structures requiring extensive remediation can be completed in a matter of weeks versus the months necessary and with far fewer materials than building from scratch. Timeframes are especially critical in these isolated communities as sea lift capacities and favorable construction seasons are limited. Also, northern communities are chronically challenged for temporary accommodations for displaced families and Arctic Response Program personnel during the remediation and construction process. Finally, the remediation process identifies and corrects the root problems causing mold growth and heat loss. This could be from roof design, poor ventilation, inadequate insulation, or even tenant damage. Our program fixes the root problem, thereby prolonging the life expectancy of the structure. During the reconstruction phase, we also use more modern materials such as foam insulation to better seal the home and provide much greater stability. We can also update the HVAC systems to ensure far better home efficiency and comfort. Objective 3, direct benefit to northern and remote regions. Remediation immediately and dramatically slows the inevitable degradation of standing homes. The home lasts longer and burns far less fuel oil, thereby lowering community-wide demand and emissions. It improves the health of persons living in homes that are mold contaminated, especially infants, elders, and persons with breathing conditions such as asthma. Our programs help communities to implement modern building practices and supply chain functions, but critically, mentor workers over a sustained period of time and multiple projects. This helps to cement the work practices and habits that can make these systems truly sustainable. While many new homes need to be built throughout northern Canada, this program will preserve the investment Canada has already made in the north. It can also integrate seamlessly with other ongoing and future remediation, new constructions projects being done. There's a lot more detail and very tangible benefits our program brings to the table. I look forward to any questions you may have regarding our concept and our work to date. I can be reached at 780-667-8448 or by email at mike_rayrog, R-A-R-O-G, at arcticresponse.ca. Thank you for your time.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, getting there can be the toughest part of the job. That's why we work hard to get you on site fast so you can get down to business. Except there's one little problem. Gaining access isn't always easy. There's water, skeg, and mud in your way, when all we want is solid ground. If you're looking for quick and reliable access, we've got you covered. Paradox puts you on solid ground with products and services customized for your project. It's about giving you safe and reliable service, saving you time and money from costly project delays. If you've got a challenge, we've got the solution, and a team that loves to get mud ugly. No matter what the challenge, our access solutions won't let you get stuck in the mud. For all your access needs, rail, roads, pads, paved and unpaved infrastructure, Tough Cell geocells take load support and soil stabilization to a whole new level. Our Earthworks division maintains a large fleet of earth-moving and transportation equipment, operations, project management, logistics. We can mobilize year-round. Now that's a paradox. Access today when it was impossible the day before. Bundle your site preparation with other services or use it as a standalone option. We even offer world-class design through our engineering partner, Stratum Logics. These engineers know civil construction, and their science stretches way beyond the norm. If you need innovation and sustainability, we've got the experience to get you there. When there's a need to get on solid ground, Paradox should come to mind. If you're stuck in the mud, we'll design and build a solution that'll easily get you from A to B. The air we breathe and the tracks we leave are a promise we take seriously. What are you waiting for? It's all access, all the time. Call Paradox today.
The best things are built to last. When it comes to highly trafficked roads and load-bearing job sites, reliability is key. Tough Cell by Paradox is an NPA geocell reinforcement solution that can be used to build roads and surfaces that last as long as you need them to. Tough Cell is an expandable webbing that spreads out to form a honeycomb of vertical pockets. The pockets are then filled with a granular material, like local sand, recycled asphalt, or mixed aggregates. Once full, the cells are then compacted. With a conventional road structure, the load weight spreads downward and in all directions. This can form ruts and cause degradation of the subbase layers. On a road built with Tough Cell, the granular material presses against the sides of each pocket, and most of the vertical stress is distributed horizontally. The material doesn't shift, the road remains strong, and any weak spots in the ground beneath the Tough Cell layer are bridged. Tough Cell can be used to build not only roads, but also rail, pads, earth stabilization, and paved and unpaved infrastructure. Compared to a conventional road, Tough Cell requires less material and a shallower depth of material to fill in its geocells. Local materials can be used, so there's no need to incur the cost bringing in gravel or sand from somewhere else. Tough Cell builds take less time, can endure more wear, and need less maintenance, resulting in a dramatic reduction of CO2 emissions. Tough Cell is the smarter, stronger, more responsible choice for your next build. So when you need to be on solid ground, choose Paradox.
Hi, welcome to Paradox Access Solutions virtual booth. At Paradox, we look forward to providing solutions to your access challenges. Our products and expertise can deal with the most difficult challenges while reducing the time, cost, and the risk associated with meeting your challenges to gain access to your resource. Because of limited access being the factor that hinders the ability to grow, we have the ability to change these issues and put your project and your ambitions on solid ground. We are looking for the right partner to show our most remote location and the rest of Northern Canada how we do things right. We are looking to create sustainable solutions while leaving behind the knowledge you will gain working with us. These solutions will be around for generations to come, giving you stable foundation to new and exciting opportunities. I hope you enjoy the show.
I literally have goosebumps right now with all the presentations I just saw. I have to say, all the innovative stuff, all the stuff that's happening right now with all these guys are looking for partners. And I really hope that you guys were there watching as I was. And I'm the type of person that believes in science. I believe in science, and whether it's good and bad. And when I was listening when I was watching the presentations, the 10 presenters, I have to say, the sunshine came right into my room, right into my office here, and it was brightening up my room. That for me is a sign. I, for one, would be so excited if I was a housing manager right now and I had a plan right now, and there's a plan in front of me, and I needed help to get the funds, and I needed help to partner, and I needed help to get all this stuff happening in my home community. And all of a sudden, all these 10 presenters, all this today is happening right now with us going to be building networks. We will become successful. So thank you very much to all our presenters. Thank you very much for that. And you know what? They're all here. They're all going to be ready for you to answer your questions. And remember, I hope you had a pen, and I hope you had your paper ready, or if you had a cell phone typing away. I hope you were one of those people that got all 10. Don't worry, if you didn't get all 10, don't worry. They will be available at 1:30 or at our networking room. So ladies.